sports. And we've got the Seahawks, leader at quarterback. Your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Seahawks and the 49ers on Thursday night prime time.
We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at Lumen Field here in the Soto district of Seattle.
Tonight, the veteran kicker Robbie Gould set to get us started. And off we go from Seattle.
Taking it about the 1. And not much happening on the return as we'll get this to about the 23.
So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his 4th season in the NFL.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of carries, up over 130 yards and a touchdown.
Well, obviously he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Hands it off out of the gun. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. The Seahawks hit 12-1 now to start play. They were losers their last time out. Try to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And some room to run now. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Finding Lockett for the catch here on the out route.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line.
44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
He'll try again, but he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Seahawks put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Myers connects on the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive spans 13 plays. And the Seahawks capping it off for the touchdown.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. And here is Trey Lance leading this 49er offense onto the field. Some very big expectations for the second-year signal caller.
In recent years, we've seen a lot of love for North Dakota State in the NFL draft. And Trey Lance, he's a great example of what the Bison are sending to the league each and every year. This guy looks like a franchise quarterback. He wants his opportunity to prove it to the rest of the league.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start the drive with Wilson. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 19 carries, 59 yards, and a touchdown.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room, in the cold tub, trying to get his legs back for this game.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
Well, Charles, when you think about this defense, this week in preparation, you couldn't hide the fact from them that they're facing a team that's lost 7 in a row. You just wonder.
Finds through, and now a crease. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. Gets this one to Juszczyk.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Here we go.
Second down, this is Wilson. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Do you remember in preseason when we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
57 yards rushing for him in this one, and he is drawing ever closer to a 2,000-yard season.
A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot, but what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say, 200 plus?
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he's got some space. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having 2 hands.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video...
After review of the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a throw here, hold in. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great play there. with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Seahawks lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. You talk about certain guys just having a nose for the end zone. He's one of them, and he was not going to be denied there.
And defensively, especially in the red zone, you've got to be able to at least slow him down and hold on for dear life. But he's able to get out of a couple of tackles there, and not enough people got there in time. Pretty poor on the defensive side of the ball.
Extra point up and through by Myers, and it's now 14-0. Kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more in what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership's got to spin it into a positive and make it an advantage for them. Yes, we're in a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we can win. But we have the resources we need right here in this room. Let's go ahead and play better. Let's hang together and shock the world.
And the ball is knocked down. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and trying to get over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. Exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Now the ball comes loose. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And right side, they're going to go option here. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 11 more on that one and another first down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And right side, they're going to go option here. And he'll take this one down to the 36. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Here we go.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. They'll try and run for it. This is Juszczyk. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. 4th down field goal try coming, so Lance is off, and on comes Robbie Gould. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. The kick by Gould is good, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So not exactly the response they were hoping for, but they'll take the 3 to at least get them on the score sheet.
Yeah, now's not the time to panic. All is well, somewhat calm, only down 14-0. So continue to play your game, take the points when they're there, and put the emphasis on your defense to go out and get you the football back.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's in his own second quarter, already closing in on a 100-yard game.
And that's the magic number for a running back. Anytime you get to that triple digits, that's all you're looking for. But he's got a chance to really exceed that in this one.
Yeah, he does. That's been the gold standard for a long time, hasn't it, that 100-yard mark?
It really has, and that never has to shift because it's in a game. It's a 1,000-yard mark. I'm wondering, since we've gone from 12 to 14 to 16 games, maybe we need to up that a little.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. They'll set up to throw. He'll find Metcalf. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 38-yard line. 14 yards that time for number 14. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 38. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains. And really, it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
83 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf. And the Seahawks are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
He'll drop to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change, a quarterback, running back, tight end, it doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And it's up to the deep ball there. They didn't get it. Boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Here we go. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. There's Garoppolo to throw. He's got Ayuk once again. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. On the quick handoff, it's Juszczyk. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Garoppolo now. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
And right side, they're going to go option here. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing.
Now Garoppolo lost the football, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 89 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. 2nd
and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Here's 2nd and 8. Catch is made by Metcalf. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 21. On first down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught at the 7. Touchdown! A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Myers connects on the PAT, and the round is on here in this first half. The drive summary that time, 5 plays, and it all culminates with a Seattle score. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Throwing again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And his throw is going to be incomplete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him back. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
They'll stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. An extra DB for the 49ers now on third. Looking to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The Niners ready to go on offense for the final time of this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
From the 38, Garoppolo. Ayuk bringing it in on the crossing route here. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The 49er offense, they're coming back out onto the field, and we're going to give you a look at the playoff picture now into the weekend in the NFC. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. Let's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is nearly impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Taking a shot for Samuel. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. But that last throw, Charles, puts him over 15,000 yards passing now for his career.
And Brandon, they're not going to stop the game and give him the game ball here, but that's still a pretty impressive number, and he's got plenty of more good football ahead of him. Although I would say the team should give him a game ball after it's all over.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. They'll run straight ahead with Wilson. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. To throw is Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
The kick by Gold is good, and they're back within 3 scores as it's now a 22-point game. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
This will be fielded inside the 5. Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the 3rd. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in Week 2. And it was the visiting Seahawks who were victorious in that one. So they now look for the sweep here back home in Seattle. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll drop to throw. Returning right back to Lockett. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
22 yards there, a 1st down. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play, stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. The quick slant caught. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. 2 yards on the touchdown there, as his guys were able to push that lead out a bit further. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. And certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because it has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league where we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage. Not much more than that. 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Returnable for Lockett. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He has been on his A game. We're in the 3rd quarter. He's already in search of touchdown pass number 5.
He's played so well that it's hard for me to take my eyes off of him, even when he's not on the field. I keep finding him on the bench in between series, wondering what he's going to do next. This has been a blast to watch him play the position.
He's been spectacular with those 4 touchdown passes. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key 1st downs and big runs.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
They go play action here on 1st down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise on your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Touchdown, Seahawks. Will Dissly, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And Charles, we haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here on this one.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. And San Francisco gets set to go here.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Back now in Seattle, Washington. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He's got the hook up to McLeod. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. On first down, Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Looking to throw again on second down. Garoppolo. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Very close to a turnover. They're in the end zone. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the 49ers are going to have first and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Another carry here for the fullback, Juszczyk. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Right back to Juszczyk again. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Kyle Juszczyk with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Gold able to tack on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Taken at the goal line. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it, and you've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been flat getting it done. 8 for 9 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. He needed a yard. That's exactly what he got. Earns him a new set of downs.
The defense just simply can't get off the field. That down is for both sides of the ball. You often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Now here's a pass on 1st down. It's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 31-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10. Down at the 31, eluding the pressure right. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Well, I'm sure he likes his performance a little bit better than last week. He had the 3 interceptions here, none in the 4th quarter, and he's got his guys in front. Garrett, touchdown! A great play there with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left. And their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him, but how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice and carry it into a game and see the execution be so good. They've got to feel fantastic about what they've accomplished in this one.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
Here we go.
To throw again on second down. Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. Out to the right here to Wilson. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
It's a gain of 3. First down, San Francisco. Here we go.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Garoppolo on first down. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And right side, they're going to go option here. And now Garoppolo lost the football.
Holding. Defense.
Wait a second. They declined the penalty?
I'm as puzzled as you are, partner. I don't understand how anytime you lose possession of the ball, yet you turn down a penalty that would give you possession back. Let's make this simple. Anyone who plays the game, take the football. Always take the football.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And they're going to get this up to midfield. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
They're calling a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he's got it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, this one probably not the close game you would expect or hope to see in prime time, CD. But, of course, that wasn't their intent in preparing for this one. They said they felt like their offense was ready to put up some points. And, my goodness, it has been a dominant display in front of a national audience.
Yeah, they thought it, and it certainly came to fruition, didn't it? They've been dominant in so many ways in this one. If you weren't paying attention to this group before, you certainly are now after seeing this type of victory from them.
The quick slant caught. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the 4th, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.